Arsenal dubbed as favourites to sign Cody Gakpo. We are talking Bernd Leno. We are talking Pablo Mari and Lucas Torreira in there for you. One incoming signing for Arsenal and almost 3 or 4 outgoings for Arsenal are what you're talking about on this channel, which goes by names of Rokani Media Football. Our second video of the day, we started a video with a story coming in from Chelsea, Wesley Fofana, Dema Freeze, and Firmino saying, I'm going nowhere. And this time round, you're bringing your story of Cody Gakpo in here. Smash the like button, comment and share. And if you're already watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Now, stories are so much talking about Arsenal are everywhere in the news, and we have lots of stories to do today. And I really said, all right, let me first get this done of Cody Gakpo in there for you. Cody Gakpo has been the lad of Arsenal for close to 1 year, from last summer, the summer transfer window, to the winter transfer window in January, and now back to the summer transfer window in July. Sorry, today is August for you. But he's really good. He has great numbers, but I really have my reservations over him joining Arsenal because I don't see him as a realistic winger that's going to come in and solve the problems of Arsenal. Is he a Rafinha? When you look at the direct midfield that Arsenal really went in for, who plays on the right wing, Rafinha. Arsenal went in for Rafinha, and Rafinha said, no, I'm not going to Arsenal, I'm going to Barcelona. So, is he like Rafinha? I doubt. So, 100% believe that he might not be that mystery signing Fabrizio Romano is talking about that Arsenal is planning to land. But all in all, everyone in the game of football is entitled to his or her own opinion, and I'm here to really get you my opinion. And you guys can tell me what you think about this gentleman who goes by the name of Cody Gakpo into you, as a story was reported by Dean Jones in the For You. Is a transfer insider in the For You at the Transfer Insider podcast, and really works a lot for very many other stories or companies that really work in the media. He told us that Arsenal are favourites currently to sign Dutch winger Cody Gakpo from PSG. Leeds were also interested but have now signed Luis Sinisterra and have plenty in Gakpo's position in the For You. When you say that Leeds are having plenty into Gakpo's position, what of Arsenal? I've not seen Gakpo playing on the right wing a lot, according to me. Each and every time I see him, he always plays as a second striker or a right winger, sorry, a left winger, and an inverted moreover. Arsenal have been looking for an inverted winger playing with the left foot on the right wing. That's what they are looking for. Cody Gakpo is not that kind of player, according to me. He's not that kind of player. But my role is to come here and bring you the news as it's happening everywhere. So, Cody Gakpo is billing to move to Arsenal, and we're waiting to see whether it's really going to happen. And they're saying Arsenal are favourites after Leeds signed Sinisterra in the For You. Obviously, Leeds were in need of Cody Gakpo, but we have stories coming in from Netherlands showing us that Cody Gakpo is going to be released when PSV are done with playing their UEFA Champions League playoff. PSV. All right. Cody Gakpo was so much instrumental when they beat a side which goes by the names of Ajax 5-3 goals in the cup. It's known as the Dutch Cup in the For You. So they beat them by 5-3, and Cody Gakpo, I think, he scored 1. Did he score 1? Did he score 2 goals? I think he scored. Let me check in there for you. But they're playing Monaco on the 9th of August. You get 8 days from now, they're playing Monaco, and their return leg is going to be, they're playing Monaco tomorrow. That's it. And on 9th August, they're hosting Monaco. Those are the 2 games that they have to play. When they play those 2 games, PSV will be okay from selling Cody Gakpo, but they want Cody Gakpo to go ahead and really help them in these 2 remaining games of the playoff of the Champions League, 3rd qualifying round of the Champions League. And it's rumored that after he plays those games, they will now be in the right position to let him go to Arsenal either For You. But to me, Gerard Bowen and Cody Gakpo, I look at Gerard Bowen as the realistic signing that Arsenal can go in and make. However, much West Ham has come out and said Gerard Bowen is not for sale, but I really believe that they are really going to go in for Gerard Bowen. I really believe that he might be the mystery signing. One, can Arsenal end a transfer market without signing an English player? That's what I'm waiting for, because they've brought in Matt Turner, he's American, Marquinhos is Brazilian, Gabriel Jesus is Brazilian, Fabio Vieira, Portuguese, and Zinchenko, Ukrainian. So I think at a point X, Arsenal are really going to go in for an English player. Reason being, when you sign in English players, they really gather you a lot of home support, because these English people support their homegrown talent. They like it a lot. So when you look at all the targets being linked to Arsenal, Gerard Bowen ticks all the boxes of an inverted right winger and playing as a second striker. I think he has done it more than Cody Gakpo, and the numbers that Cody Gakpo has gone ahead to score in terms of goals, Cody Gakpo scored them too in Eredivisie. But can you compare Eredivisie with the Premier League? Obviously, no, you can't. So 100% believe that Cody Gakpo might be a person that's so much linked to Arsenal, but my feelings telling me this is not really going to happen. I think Gerard Bowen might be one of those that Arsenal should bring in, according to me. I've seen people in the comment section on this channel telling me that we don't need Gerard Bowen, but to be realistic, Gerard Bowen is an improved player who can really give Arsenal something more than Bukayo Saka is giving. He was on West Ham, he scored more goals than Bukayo Saka, created more goals, I think, and he really gets you a lot. His pace is really so much interesting to watch. So I think, to me, if two players are put on the weighing scale and you tell me who is Arsenal going to sign this season, I will believe that Gerard Bowen. Fabrizio Romano told us that Arsenal really having £60 million in place. They've not spent the money they're going to spend on a player who goes by the names of Rafinha. They have the money, they're waiting for the right signing to come in through and really come to a happening in the field. So that is Cody Gakpo. Arsenal are favourites to land the signing of Cody Gakpo, but you're waiting to see where that is really going to end in there for you, because in life, always the end justifies the means. You get? The way it starts, it really keeps you wondering where it's going to end, because you are not sure, but where it ends at is always the most interesting bit of it in there for you. Now, let's go into this story of Bernd Leno. Niza Kinsella has told us that Fulham have reached an agreement with Arsenal to sign goalkeeper Bernd Leno for around £8 million. A breakthrough over the transfer fee will allow Leno to undergo a medical this week, with personal terms already in place. This is Niza Kinsella. Then Fabrizio Romano is telling us that Bernd Leno will undergo medical tests and sign as a new Fulham goalkeeper this week. Personal terms are also agreed. Full agreement in place between Fulham and Arsenal as per Pletgoal. Pletgoal is from Germany. In the He's a Sky reporter from Germany. Will be completed soon. Fulham wanted Leno over Neto as a new goalkeeper at a side which goes by the names of Fulham in the So this deal was so much threatened by a hijack of Leicester City, being that Leicester are losing their goalkeeper Kasper Schmeichel to Reims in France, and they told them that the only way we are going to let this goalkeeper go is after us getting a decent replacement. And that is what a team should do. Before they will let out a player go, they should go and look in for replacement. And they're looking for replacement of Kasper Schmeichel, but one of the targets they are looking at has moved to Fulham. According to deal agreed, he will go, announced by Fabrizio Romano, when the deal reaches the medical, unless he fails the medical, of which I know he's not going to fail, he's going to pass it. So he's now a Fulham player. So Arsenal is collecting in some good money. You get, they first got money from a player who goes by the names of Guendouzi, 9.5. Now they are getting some 8.5 from Bernd Leno. That is now like £20 million so far. And they are getting in some loan fees from loaning a player who goes by the names of Balogun to Reims in France, and Nuno Tavares, who really played yesterday in his first game against a side which goes. What did Marseille play yesterday? Marseille. Olympique Marseille, where are you? Olympique Marseille yesterday. Get me your fixtures, man. Get me your fixtures. All right. So, but he played yesterday. That's what I know about Nuno Tavares. Played yesterday. So, when a player moves on loan, Arsenal gets a loan fee. I don't know how much is it, but it's some good money that can really help them in this transfer market. So Arsenal is going to loan in Bernd Balogun to France. He's undergoing his medical today. Those are 2 loanees. I think they'll loan in some other 2 or 3 players in there for you, and they're getting in more money. So Arsenal are now trying to work on the outgoings because they've brought in 5, meaning that if you've brought in 5, you have to start moving out players. And so far, Leno is leaving. Nuno Tavares left. Which other player? Bernd Balogun has left. So 3 so far have left, and they're still having very many to really deal with for you in the names of Nicolas Pepe. There is Reece Nelson. There is Pablo Mari, Hector Bellerin, and very many others. So I really believe that it's a very nice move for Arsenal to go in and really bring in and let people like Bernd Leno go to help them really create space for other players in there for you. When you look at the board of Arsenal, you ask yourself, if you bring in other players right now, where are they going to play? You get? And the board might be scared to bring in other players before really getting those, before clearing out the dead wood. Because the board will tell Arteta, all right, we've gone to what you wanted and you're willing to bring you more signings, but the outgoings are really taking long to get out. Yet the transfer window is going to be closed 30 days from now. So what they are wanting is to see outgoings go and bring in more incoming. So let's wait and see who Arsenal is going to bring in next onto this channel in there for you, which goes by names of Rokani Media Football. Then Fabrizio Romano has told us that another outgoing of Arsenal, full agreement completed between Arsenal and Reims for Bernd Balogun, as reported yesterday. Documents to be signed in the next 24 to 28 hours. Player will be soon on his way to France to undergo his medical tests. It's a loan move valid until June 2023. It's a long season loan. So this is another player that is leaving Arsenal on loan, and Arsenal is really doing well onto this. When you look at Arsenal, they're really having a perfect transfer window. On the ingoings, they're doing well. They are doing well because they brought in 5 signings. You get? And most of them came in through before even they went for the preseason. Now, the outgoings, 3 so far have left. Now they're dealing with the rest of the players that are really going to be sold. So one has been sold, Bernd Leno. So let's wait and see what is going to happen to other players in there for you. But Balogun is going to Reims. Remember, Reims lost a player and they sold him to a team which goes by the name of PSG. That is Hugo Ekitike, the 19-year-old most promising French forward in there for you. Hugo Ekitike, he's in PSG. So we are waiting to see how that is going to undergo that side. But here on Rokani Media Football, we are doing our job to bring you what you guys deserve to see. Then Hector Bellerin wants to terminate his contract, and a meeting with his agent and Arsenal will happen this week to talk about it. Betis are still hopeful in that for you. Now, who is going to compensate on the contract? I'm asking myself. If he terminates it, he has to compensate Arsenal. Arsenal can't really see itself losing out on money, because I believe between 10 and 15 million pounds are still in Hector Bellerin, 27 years of age. Rio Betis want to give Arsenal 4 million pounds. Can you imagine 4 million pounds? Obviously, it's not in the plans of the manager, and people really thought that he might be in the plans of the manager because he captained Arsenal twice this preseason. In the game of Ipswich Town, he was the captain, and in the game of Nuremberg, he was the captain. And they thought that, he might be really that player that he still has in his thoughts. But the fact is, Mikel Arteta doesn't have a player who goes by the names of Hector Bellerin in his plans, and he is like fourth fiddle in the right backs he's having, because even now Ben White, Tomiyasu, and Cedric Soares really are ahead of him. And Arteta doesn't want to waste his time. So they can't really allow a termination of a contract, unless otherwise a compensation is going to be brought forward by the agent of Hector Bellerin. Something I believe Hector can't do, because Villarreal wanted him. They brought in an offer that was realistic to Arsenal. He said, no, I'm not going that side. Then another team, which goes by the names of Juventus, was wanting him. He said, no, I'm going nowhere. Atletico Madrid also shown interest in him after missing on Emerson Royal. He said, I'm going nowhere. So, according to how things are really going, Hector Bellerin's situation is really so much annoying, and I don't know what is really so much in him to make him find termination of his contract at Arsenal as a viable option. I don't think it can really happen according to me, because Arsenal really want their money back. So guys, thank you for watching in. Tell me what you think about Arsenal favorite to sign Cody Gakpo from PSV. Then Hector Bellerin planning to do a termination of his contract at Arsenal. Then we've talked about Balogun leaving a side which goes by the names of Arsenal for Reims, that is France on loan, and all the stories that we've talked about. Feel free to go in the comment section and tell me what you think about those stories, guys. I go by the names of Rokani David. Smash the like button, comment and share. And if you're only watching us for the very first time, endeavor to go into the lower right bottom corner, smash the red button that has the word subscribe on it, and then hit the notification bell and click all. That will enable you get notified each and every time I upload a video on this channel. I sign out for now. See you later. How many videos to go? 3 more coming, guys. We are on a marathon and the news is around. Stay tuned to this channel. I'm going to be back in a jiffy to really feed your eyes and ears with some nutrition that will really make your day blessed. I'm out.